Welcome to Mysteries and True Stories, where the line between reality and the unknown begins to blur. Here, we uncover chilling encounters, haunting events, and true stories that defy all logic. Every tale you hear is real, and every mystery leaves a question that may never be answered. In today's story, we explore one of the most baffling cases of lost identity ever recorded. The man who forgot his own identity for 10 years. A man who woke up one morning not knowing his name, his family, or his past, and vanished into a new life with no memory of the one he left behind. What really happened to him? Was it trauma, deception, or something beyond human understanding? Soft, mysterious tone. Stay tuned as we uncover the truth behind this unbelievable case. And before we begin, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the next journey into the shadows of truth and the heart of mystery. This is Mysteries and True Stories. This isn't a movie plot. This happened in real life to a man in the United States, and for nearly 10 years, he lived without an identity. Today, we're diving into the bizarre story of Benjamin Kyle, the man with no memory, and the stranger-than-fiction facts surrounding amnesia. If this is your first time on this channel, please subscribe, share, like, comment, and don't forget to turn on notification bell to get notified when I upload new video. It was August 31st, 2004. In Richmond Hill, Georgia, a man was found behind a Burger King. He was unconscious, naked, and sunburned. When police arrived, they assumed it was just another case of homelessness or maybe even a crime victim. But when he woke up in the hospital, doctors realized something strange. He didn't know his name. He didn't know where he was. He didn't even recognize his own reflection. All he could remember was that his name might be Benjamin, but he wasn't sure. So the hospital staff nicknamed him BK for Burger King. Eventually, he started going by Ben. He started going by Benjamin Kyle. For months, investigators tried to piece together who this man was. They ran his fingerprints through every federal database. Nothing. They checked missing persons reports nationwide. Nothing. Here's the bizarre fact. In the United States, fingerprints are considered one of the most reliable forms of identification. If you've ever been arrested, joined the military, or applied for certain jobs, your prints are on file. But Benjamin? He wasn't in any system. It was as if he never existed. Even stranger, he had no social security number, no birth certificate, no driver's license. Without an identity, he couldn't get a job, rent an apartment, or even get a library card. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Doctors diagnosed him with retrograde amnesia. That's when your brain loses access to past memories, usually after trauma. Unlike movie-style amnesia, where people forget everything, real amnesia is far more complex. Fact: the human brain stores memory in multiple systems. Long-term memories, like your childhood home, are stored differently than short-term ones, like what you ate yesterday. Damage to one system can wipe out entire parts of your past while leaving other abilities intact. In Benjamin's case, he could function. He could read, write, and even recall random knowledge about U.S. history. But when it came to himself, blank. For years, he became somewhat of a mystery celebrity. News outlets covered him as the man with no past. Psychologists, detectives, and even amateur internet sleuths tried to solve his case. Some people even suggested darker theories. Was he a criminal hiding from justice? A spy with erased memories? Or maybe a victim of foul play who had been deliberately left without identity? But none of these theories had evidence. Here's a chilling fact. At least 1 in 3 people with dissociative amnesia are never able to fully recover their past. That means, for some, their entire identity is gone forever. After more than a decade of living in the shadows, the mystery finally cracked. In 2015, thanks to advancements in DNA technology, investigators connected Benjamin Kyle to his real identity. His birth name was William Burgess Powell, born in Indiana in 1948. But here's the twist. Even after discovering who he was, Benjamin admitted he still didn't remember any of it. His biological family confirmed the DNA, but his memories never returned. So what does this teach us? Memory is fragile. Our identities, the thing we think defines us, can vanish in an instant. Benjamin Kyle lived nearly 10 years as a man without a name, without a past, and with only questions. And here's the scariest fact. It could happen to anyone. Would you want to know the truth about your past if you lost it all? Or would you rather live without ever remembering? If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe for more strange, unbelievable, and true stories every single day.